Mr. Wade here, out here at Mount Calvary Cemetery in Portland, Oregon. Now what brought me and Mrs. Crime out here was to find a grave, a girl by the name of Ashley Pond. Now who was she? She was murdered by a guy that I'm going to post his name, last name of Weaver. He was a notorious murderer out here in Portland. Now, these two girls, Ashley Pond and the other one I'm going to put on there, they were friends of his daughter. Now, basically what it was is a year or two of being in friendship with their daughter, Ashley Pond told the cops that he attempted to rape her one evening at the house. Now, of course, he denied all charges. And then a year later, she came up missing on the way to school. Her mom could not find her. So eventually some time went by and Mr. Weaver and his son, which was a teenager then, he decided to go ahead and he wanted to make a jacuzzi. So he put a large barrel or something in the ground and put concrete over it at his home and told his son that was the base of a sauna that he was making. Now the plot thickens. Now later on, his son, Mr. Weaver's son, put charges against his father saying he attempted to rape his girlfriend at the age of 19. Wow. So Mr. Weaver goes to jail for charges of raping his son's daughter. Marrying his son's girlfriend, excuse me. So now he's in jail. Investigation starts. So basically, he's in jail. Basically, they bring up the charges of trying to find out who killed Anna Pond, the girl, and her friend, which came up missing. Two friends of his daughters that came up missing, they could not find the bodies. So while he's locked up, the estranged wife that was not with him anymore sent a letter to the cops, and also said, look at a place of a tag in the backyard of their home. It said, dig here. Long, sad story short, they dug in the concrete, dug it up, and found the body of Ashley Pond. And behind the house, they found in a barrel as well the body of the friend, the name I posted earlier on the page, on this video. So he killed both girls, went to prison for that. So later on, the son that was 19, early 20s, ended up going to prison for murder as well. And so his grandfather, father of Mr. Weaver, he was already serving time for murder life sentence over in the prison over here in Oregon. So sometimes families want closure. So the sister of one of the girls, or maybe the mother, decided to go visit Mr. Weaver in prison to get some answers. So Mr. Weaver, during a conversation with the mom, I assume, or the sister of one of the girls that were murdered by him, said, why'd you do this? He said, sooner or later, you would have been next. Wow. So basically, me and Mrs. Crime came to Mount Calvary Cemetery just to get a video of Ashley Pond's grave. The other girl that was killed, murdered, she's at another cemetery. We could not find her grave. We've been out here some hours and we could not find it. Mr. Wade could not find her grave again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this unfortunate story about two girls that were killed by Mr. Weaver, were murdered, and we're here to bring you more stories. This is Tombstone Whispers, Mr. Wade and
Mrs. Crime.
I hope you guys enjoyed some of the feature. We will make a part 2 to this shortly. Soon we'll get back out here and actually find Mrs. Ashley Pond's grave. There's a story of her. I'll get us different news articles. Definitely will be posting that to our videos. Stay tuned for more Tombstone Whispers.